Nothing like a little bit of hydration. 1 gram salt. I think get all the way. But yeah, you know the deal. Woo, we're gonna be talking about sodium. Oh, this did not go as planned. 1 cup of protein. I tell you what, then go down the right pipe too. You know. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Well, if you do want to build mass forms, shaking is the way to go. Oh, I do gotta wash this down real quick. All right. So as you can see, we're talking about hydration and supplements. Now, before we start, just to recap you again, we talked about the why mindset. Then we move into current situation and protein. Then we understand how to customize macros. And then last video, we talked about carbohydrates and fats. Now, how you go about hydration and supplements. I'm sure you guys get a lot of questions what supplements you need to take. You know, how much water I need to take. I'll break that all down for you. So for water, all you need to do is take your body weight, slice that in half, and that's how many ounces of water you need to take on a daily basis. Now, since winter season come around, you may not need as much water, and that's okay. You just have to kind of guide it, see how you are. You know, the way you can guide if you are hydrated is by urinating. If your pee is off yellow, a little bit clear, that's good. It means you're hydrated. And you know, if it's, you know, dark yellow, yeah, you need to start getting hydrated. So that's one way to gauge it from there. And if you are training on that day, what I would do is add additional 15 to 20 ounces on top of that. Just again, because you're gonna sweat it, sweat out the water. Yeah. You pretty much just, you sweat it out, so you need to replenish the water from the sweat you just acquired from the training. But why do we need it? Well, your joints need it as a lubricant. So if your joints do hurt or your joints are not feeling the best, that's because it could be one, dehydrated, or two, you just don't have enough water to fill the fluids inside those joints to do what it needs to do. So joints are very important. Also, too, the fluid between your vertebrae of your spine is what helps keep everything, kind of makes you feel like taller, especially in the morning. When we wake up, we're very dehydrated. So, getting about 16, 32 ounces of water would help that because then it can help you feel a little more taller, but also to replenish all those fluids that was lost while you were sleeping. Next one is it helps transport nutrients. So it's very good to have enough water inside your body to push all the nutrients into what it needs to do. So, and then it helps aid the digestion. So over time, your body will be able to process food and break it down more fluently. And last one is just avoid dehydration and cramps. Now, also too, if you do experience headaches, what I recommend do is take a little bit of salt, a little bit of water. Most of the time, your headaches are going to be going to be solved, unless you're dealing with tension headache. Then that's a different story. But if you are experiencing a headache, try doing salt and water first. See if that cures it. Most of the time, that's going to be the problem right there. Speaking of salt, this is the main ingredient right here. Oh shit. Is what you're going to need is salt. You should be taking about 3 to 5 grams per day. Now I know you guys are thinking, man, that's a lot. What about my blood pressure? What about my cholesterol? What about all the yada yada you've been hearing? Don't worry about that. I can guarantee you're more malnutrition with salt than you are overtaking salt. And on top of that too, if you want to get a really great workout, I'll take 500 and 1,000 milligrams before and after your thanking layer for your workouts. You get a better contraction and you feel more pumped. So with salt, I'll salt every meal. Again, about 250 to 500 milligrams. If you're not used to salt, or salt on the low end, work yourself up. And on top of that too, it just keeps you hydrated too. Because sometimes with dehydration, it's not necessarily from the water, It's mostly from the lack of electrolytes and the sodium from my body, from extreme, from urinating, sweating, bleeding, pooping, whatever the case may be. We're all losing sodium throughout the entire day, so it's only right to replenish back all the sodium that you lost. And then with the electrolytes too, potassium, magnesium, and calcium do help along with that as well. So, and you can get those from mostly foods on top of that. So if you are eating the right amount of food and the correct amount of food, mostly from Whole Foods, you would get those from that category. So I won't worry too much about it. Just make sure you're eating the proper food. But that's pretty much it about just hydration. Again, just make sure you know how much water you need to drink. Try aim for 3 to 5 grams of salt every single day and making sure your electrolytes are balanced. And again, if you are experiencing some type of headache, most of the time it's because of dehydration. So take a little bit of salt, take a little bit of water. That may solve your case. Now, for supplements, I know there's a lot of questions out like, what protein powder should I get? Should I be taking this supplement? Should I be taking that supplement? I'll break most of the supplements within like reasonable and feasible for you that you're gonna need. Most of the time, if you just get it from Whole Foods, you'd be off better with that as well. So first one's whey protein. I recommend most of my clients get Dyno 100 as mostly the protein I recommended, not sponsored by them or anything. It's most of the times fits within the budget, and most of I recommend that a lot of my clients enjoy. So that's a great protein, and all it does, it just helps you add extra additional protein onto your diet. Most of the time, I always tell my clients to focus on whole foods first. If they can't get enough protein from food, and we're still under, and that's where I'll tell them to have a protein shake on top of it. Because again, most of the time, you're gonna get more bang for your buck from protein from the food than just a whey supplement. But it can be good post workout. It can be good if you're struggling to hit your protein target. Collagen is another great one. I would go with a hydrolysate. That one just helps, if you want to feel younger or you want to look younger, you feel great. It helps with your skin, your hair, your eyes. It helps with a lot of things like that. So collagen is very good. And all you need is about 10 grams. You can get it from bone broth or you can get it from a supplement. So based on your choice, what you can get, I recommend collagen too. It also helps with your nails. So ladies, you want to make sure your nails are pretty, go with that as well. Now the big one is creatine. I know creatine gets a lot of, I might lose my hair if I take creatine. No, you're not losing your hair. Trust me, I've been taking it for 5 years now. And look what it does to his body. Still got the hair. So, creatine. The best one out there is monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is everybody should be taking it. It helps with performance, muscle recovery. Also, too, can change the body definition as well. So, also on top of that, additional bonus, it can help with the cognitive function of your brain. So, I recommend 5 grams a day. That's all you need right there. And it doesn't really matter what time of the day you take it. You can take it in the morning, you can take it pre-workout, you can take it post-workout. It really doesn't matter. It's based on when you can know when to take 5 grams every single day. Caffeine, it depends on you need. If you are in a fat loss phase and you are getting hungry, it does help suppresses the appetite. So if you can't space out your food and you get hungry every in between or at a certain point, caffeine can suppress appetite for a little bit until the next meal. So if you are struggling with that, that's a great suppressant to help you prolong your caloric intake. You can get it from pre-workouts, you can get it from coffee, green tea, you can even get it from diet soda. So it's based on your preference. Me personally, I really don't take pre-workout because if your sleep is on point, you really don't need caffeine to help with your workout. Again, sleep is very important. It does help with recovery, and that's where you get most of your energies from a good night's sleep. So again, if your sleep is shit, I would start focusing on that first, and then if you can't get your sleep to good, then caffeine will help you with your workout. For me personally, I just take salt and water, and that's my pre-workout. Then for the vitamins and stuff like that, nothing too crazy or special with them. I'd always just say like multivitamin because most of the time a lot of you guys don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. at least 6 to 8 cups of those a day. So having a multivitamin does help replenish it. It doesn't do the same effect as those, but it can help. It can just help your body get a little bit more since you just lagging from the fruits and vegetables. Vitamin K and D2, vitamin D and K2 is very important, especially vitamin D is another hormone. So definitely you want to hop on vitamin D, especially now since winter coming, sunlight is starting to come down, especially if you guys live in the north. You're not gonna have much more longer of the suns. So vitamin D is very important. 5,000 IU is a great recommendation. And then K2 you can either get from eggs or another supplement. So I would recommend vitamin D and K2. Last one is fish oils. You can get that from fish like salmon, cod, tilapia, whatever type of fish you like, you can get from those. But if you don't like fish, then I recommend omega-3 fish oils because again, those just help reduce the inflammation and helps everything else with the recovery process. So again, if you don't like fish, omega-3s are very great for you. But guys, there you go. There you have it. I explained the hydration, all the supplements you need. So when we go into this, you don't have to worry about what supplements you need to take. How do I go about hydration? Everything's pinpointed out there for you. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and share with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.